Not too long ago, we did a video right here at Senior Cat Wellness concerning canned cat food and if the contents can spoil in high temperatures. And as a bit of a side note, if you missed that video, I will link it in the description box below. But living in the here and now, today's presentation deals with a bit of an offshoot of that same topic. Once wet cat food is opened, food that has otherwise been properly stored, how long can it sit out before it goes bad? Ideally, the time frame is anywhere between 60 and 90 minutes. At that time, the food, whether still in the can or in your cat's bowl, should be taken up and discarded. Wet cat food can become quite dry and lose its flavor and overall texture after being exposed to the open air for that long. In terms of a maximum time frame, about 4 hours tops. And while it's very unlikely that your cat's food will become contaminated with the dreaded E. coli or salmonella during that window of time, the food after a few hours will likely be extremely foul. For our real-world examples, this would be no different than if you opened up, let's say, a can of green beans or a can of soup and just left it on your counter all afternoon in your kitchen. I mean, you could still eat it, and it would probably be fine, and you would be fine, but it certainly wouldn't be fresh at all. Keep in mind, food going bad, quote-unquote, doesn't always mean spoiled. For an example, any soda consumers in the audience, have you ever consumed a flat Coke or a flat Pepsi? Just a whole bunch of nothing, right? Sort of like liquid cardboard. It's bad, but it's still safe to drink. Have you ever seen a glass of iced tea deteriorate into what amounts to oddly colored water? Not the most appealing taste in the world, but it is still drinkable. When it comes to today's topic, it's not really about food becoming spoiled, but rather more about your cat's food no longer being fresh and savory, because, after all, the whole point of mealtime is the good stuff. And before I close things out, rubber lids. Those two words, rubber lids, food covers for your cat food cans. I mentioned them in that hot temps video that I noted earlier, and I'm shouting them out right now once again. If there's food left in the can, put a lid on it. If you do, this specific topic will be a distant memory for you. Just imagine, for just a second, if you pulled up to a nice restaurant on a Friday night after a long work week. You get there, the food arrives, and it's a steak, cooked 5 hours earlier, with a baked potato prepared earlier that morning. That's a hard pass, and I want my money back, and I think you'd be feeling the same way. So, put yourself in your cat's position. You don't want weak steak, and your cat doesn't want dried out wet food. Fresh food with portion control. That is the name of the game. Welcome to Garfield's Kitchen, serving it up fresh, 7 days a week. Do this, and you can't go wrong as a loving cat owner. So, beautiful audience, tell me your stories. How do you personally prepare your cat's wet food? Better yet, how do you store the leftovers? Do you use rubber lids, or do you have another winning method? How do you go about keeping your pet's food as fresh and as safe as possible? Please let me know right down below in that comments section. These videos, well, they can sit out just for hours at a time without going bad. And why is that? Well, that's thanks to the viewers, thanks to you. It takes an audience to truly have a channel of any success at all. With that stated, I do thank you for taking some time out of your very busy day to join us right here at Senior Cat Wellness. Did you like what you heard today? If you did, please feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, as always, we will talk to you later.